Well, here we are again. Told you we'd be back soon. So, in the last video, I had been working on some hard drives, actually, a lot of hard drives. I work on a lot of hard drives all the time. I have a lot of data. Some of you may have a lot of data, some of you may not. I don't know. But I have a lot. I have to deal with a lot. So, I'm trying to kind of catch up a whole bunch of time, like 25 years worth of data and hard drives, um, and today we're going to be replacing the hard drive on this computer. Um, uh, Now hard drives look like this. That's 2 terabytes right there, and I have already cloned it. And what we're going to be doing with this is we're just going to be installing it into that over there, which is right behind that screen over there, and we will get to that in just a minute. Um, so in the last video, I was talking about how I had the bays and the hard drives that come out of Western Digital enclosures, and how those chips. Oh, I don't have one on me right now. It's over my shoulder, and I don't really feel like leaving frame right now. So anyway, so one of the hard drives gave me that exact problem. So I took everything apart, and then I had to hold on to the chip, put it on the chip. I'm sorry, the circuit board, the hard drive, the USB connector. Um, so I had to reconnect it, move data off of that drive, put it back into the cradle and into the caddy, into the bay, and then format the drive and start new and move the stuff back over. So that was one. So only one. Good news, all the other drives came back. Everything is hunky dory. So yeah, so I had one of the 2 terabyte drives. So the smallest one had to be reformatted. So luckily, everything turned out fairly well in that situation. So now that brings us to today. So that all happened yesterday. And now the whole point of everything I was doing, and the reason that I got started with this video series in the first place, was because I wanted to install this guy onto my computer here. And this was initially bought, whatever. I wanted to buy this because I needed to have my uh, computer have enough space for, well, Guild Wars 2 and all of the Adobe suite that I use to do content creation and all of my editing and for my audiobooks and for my books and my just everything. I basically use the full Adobe suite, and my computer doesn't have enough space for it. And as much as I love Adobe Express, ching, um, I I like to have control over certain parts of my projects, and I want to do it myself. And even with all the amazing AI that's out there, like it just comes down to when we create our own art, it's our own. Even if the thing can be remade or made through, a couple prompts, it's kind of cheap. It cheapens it, and not only that, but like there's a point of pride, and I know pride is one of those things. The Buddha says, it's like it weighs you down, but it also can be a motivating factor to get you from one place to another. Because if you're not proud of the stuff you do, then it's really hard to motivate yourself to do more of it or continue in that process, right? So the biggest part is doing something and having some pride in the thing that you do, not so much that it blows your head up, obviously, or makes you big headed, but there's got to be a reason to what you do. And the more I work with AI, the more I find out that even they don't, it, whatever, um, doesn't like repetitive, laborious tasks. Like it loses its mind too. So if you're feeling that way, it's not because you're crazy. It's because you're crazy to think that that's normal. Anyway, back to computers. So behind that screen is the guts of my computer. And what we're going to do is we're going to pull that away. I'm going to have to move the camera over, and then we're going to, well, first we're going to turn this thing off. Then we're going to pull the screen away. I'm going to go unplug everything, make sure that there's no, well, we're going to minimize as much zing as we can, and hopefully everything just swaps out, because really all this is one screw, well, on the one that's already in there. I unscrew it, pull it out, put the new one in, screw it. So what I've already done is I've cloned my entire hard drive. So this entire computer has already been cloned to this, meaning it's the same thing, right? So it's like, you know, how you kind of get a new phone and then you port everything over, get your contacts and your text messages and all that stuff. Or if you do, or if you don't, I don't know, whatever, but like you can, we're there. And same idea. So I'm taking all of this and I'm putting it on there. It's already on there. So now all I got to do is just the physical part of it. So we're going to record this, because if this crashes and burns, this is like literally my main computer here. So if this doesn't work, this is a major problem. Everything says that it should just be plug and play. Um, but I don't believe that. So I do have a little bit of an instruction here from my AI system that says this is what we should do, just in case. But for the most part, it's like, yeah, dude, just plug it in, and then if we need to go into the BIOS and tell it what to do, then we can do that. But you just got to point it at the right drive. So we're gonna see. And then I'll have to, ask my agent if I screw things up. But apparently, it's supposed to just be plug and play. Like I take the one that's out, the one that's in out, put the new one in, and it'll just pick it up from there and be like, oh, you're the new drive. Okay, let's do this. Oh, hey, everything's where it's supposed to be. Let's go. Which is apparently the point of the clone, but my agent was telling me also, like, hey, you're gonna have to point it to the right thing, and then it was assuming that there's another slot in there, which maybe there is, but that wasn't the plan. That was not the plan. So we're going with the new plan of cloning and putting the new one in. So the clone has been done. Oh, and I told you guys that I would show you what we used for that, and it's a cool little device that I got on Amazon. It is on my store, and it's actually cool. It's a little thing like that, right? So it just sits like so, but then you plug the chip in just directly into it, right? And it just sits like that. And then it works just like a hard drive. USB, or the little mini USB, or USB 3, whatever. So many versions of this. It's just like the big one and the small one. And then when you're done, there's a little power button on the back. And then when you're done, just pull it straight out. I mean, this is super stupid expensive, yes. This is super stupid cheap, yes. Together, you can actually get things done. So whatever. Think of it however you will. But if you need these or these, they are on my Amazon store, Ralph's Joint 20. All right, now let's reset the camera a little bit and move the screen. So I'm going to move the screen. So this is I kind of set this up already a little bit. I'm trying to make it so it actually works right. But let's see here. So we can move this out. I don't know how much you guys can see yet, but let me make myself some room. All right, now bear with me. Here we go. All right, so there's the guts. That's what we're looking at here. Now let's see if I can get you a little bit better view here. And don't mind that my entire house and plants set up there. But all right, I think we might be able to get in there so you guys can see what's going on. And hopefully I don't destroy anything here. I mean, but I guess that is kind of part of the channel. So like if I don't break stuff, then like that's no fun either. But let's see what we can do here. All right, so first things first, which I already forgot to do, we got to turn the computer off. All right, let's shut her down. All right, and shut it down. So while that's shutting down, you know, this is a system that I've had for a long time. So before you start judging me online or whoever about all of this, I know. All right, I know. I didn't build it. I started learning about all of this stuff this year. My friend built it. He built it exactly as I wanted it originally. Hold on, I got to go to the other side. And so I'm going to be turning it off here and then unplugging it just to make sure everything's all hunky dory, so we don't fry anything while we do this. All right. So what you're seeing here is me literally going in and doing this stuff for the first time ever, and just praying that I'm doing it right, and listening to AI advisors like, ChatGPT and whatnot. Like, this whole thing started with ChatGPT, mind you, and I got frustrated because ChatGPT couldn't remember like all the steps that needed to happen so that I wouldn't screw something up. uh, right. And anyway, it took a lot of like back and forth because of context windows and just a whole bunch of other stuff. So anyway, that just turned into one of those things where I had to change it, and I had to change it for myself. So I started building my own system because all I really wanted was to install this chip. This stupid thing led to all of this. And why? Because I wanted to game and work on my media projects at the same time. Like, it was some sort of crazy idea. And apparently, crazy enough to merit, um, well, all of that, basically. So, all right. So think, I think, I think we are set to do this. So let's see here. Let me see if you can actually see in here. Um, so the chip is, I'm going to take the camera and just kind of put it right in there for a second so I can show you what we're doing with it. And then I'm going to bring it back out. So let's take a look, see here. This is going to be weird. Oh my goodness, this is going to be real weird. Sorry about that, y'all. Here. I got you. There we go. All right, so we're going in now. And what we're going to be doing, sorry, this thing's still on the tripods and it's a little weird. So there's the chip right here, right? So that's it right there. This little black thing right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to move that entire, we're gonna have to unscrew that screw right there. And then I gotta take that out and then put the new one in that spot. So that's what you're gonna be watching. And sorry, all you can see is me, well, again, fingering the screw here. But that's the gig, right? That's the gig. That's the job we're doing. That's the whole kit and caboodle. So let's see if I can actually pull it off. All right. Hopefully you guys can see some of that going in and coming through. I'll try to be as showy as possible while still trying to get this thing done. Okay. Oh. Well, first thing we just found out, screwdriver is too fat. Gotta get a different tool. Well, I can't say I'm surprised, but I'm surprised. All right. Let's see here. Is this bigger? That's kind of smaller. Let's see if this will work. Oh man, this is going to be crazy because this is really tall. Okay, this fits though. Okay, and we're unscrewing. Okay, hopefully maybe you can see that. Ooh, that sucker's hot. Probably shouldn't be doing this like this. Considering that thing's hot, I might need to get another tool to pull that out. Okay, looks like, oh, yep, it's loose. Oh my goodness, okay. So, let's see, how hot is this? Kind of warm, but it's not it is. There's the old one. Had a little extra slot there. Wonder if it's gonna be needed now. Well, sure hope not, because it ain't gonna be there. Let's see here. Can I this out of here? Sorry guys, if you can't see any of this, I'm not sure what I'm doing here. So it's a little scary, huh? Like, that's kind of weird. Like, can't get it out of here, but it doesn't like really not fit. And I can't unscrew it. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm trying to unscrew this thing so I can get the screw out here. Wait, is that, oh, that's not doing anything there. Huh. And it's really weird because it's like really loose. Like, you would think it would just come right out, but it's just totally not. Huh. Really, really weird. I'm assuming this is like exactly the right thing that I need too. So like, I don't want to not. Oh wait, no. Hold on a second. What do we got going on here? So if this is like that, then that is right there. And then yeah, I mean this would be the perfect screw to do this. So just need to kind of make it happen, I guess. But how do we do that? Didn't come with a screw, did it? Are we? You know what? Maybe we can just use different screw. Would that be crazy? Yeah, that would be crazy because it's different size. So how do we get this sucker out of here? Like it's like a whole screw that's connected to this thing, but it's really not connected to it. It's like it just popped in, kind of. All right, I'm gonna do something I don't really like. I'm gonna see if I can just pop it out. Oh, there's the heatsink just sliding right off. Jesus, like that at all? That was not cool. Huh. Well, that's weird. That's just really weird, man. Like, why would the screw not just come out? Sorry, guys. Hold on. Let's get some angle here. I can take a seat again. See, and these are the things that you don't really know when you start doing this stuff. You know, like how are you gonna get this part worked out when you can't really tell? It's kind of weird. So like we're trying to get this, like, and it just wants to like pop itself out here. Like anytime I do anything here, like, and I need to get this, I need this screw, and it's really just like almost popping out on its own, but it's like just being held in there just a little bit. Like it just needs a little. There we go. There we go. Just a little something. Okay. All right. Now. All right. So this one's out. Hopefully I didn't screw all that up. We'll see how that all goes. All right, back in here we go. Let's see if we can get this all fixed now. hopefully you guys are actually seeing some of this, and I apologize if this video sucks because you can't see. But you know what? Sorry, that's what I got. Never done this before, so I'm just trying to, not screw up too bad. All right, I need a light. I need a light. I don't know if you've seen this kind of flashlight before, but this is pretty cool. So it's got one way, and then you hit it again. It's got the side light to it. It's got a magnet to it too, so you can hang it. Can you guys see that? Yeah, you can't see that. That's cool. Anyway, so there you go. That's a really, really cool tool. You're not supposed to use magnets around computers though, so be careful. It's only because hard drives and stuff, but okay. So let's see here. Looks like it fits right in. Oh, baby. Man, this is like so nerve-wracking. Holy shit. Like, and I know it's probably like really not that nerve-wracking. Oh, there. It's in. Ooh, okay. That looks really cool in there, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really kind of excited right now. Okay. Alright, don't screw this up, bro. Sorry about the head, guys. Alright, I don't know if you can see any of that, but it's in. It's screwed in. Oh man. Like that's it, I think. Holy shit. Now I'm like terrified. Alright, well. I mean, moment of truth, right? Like, here we go. Alright. Oh, whoops, almost forgot. Got a couple things down here first. Turn these back on. Okay. It's juiced. Okay, plug is going in. All right, so, oof, here we go. Jesus Christ, I am so nervous. All right, well, there's part one. Okay. And let's see here. Well, let's hit the power button. All right. Well, we're in the same ride now, y'all. So let's see what happens. Well, so far so good. Looks like I got this monitor you guys can't see over here starting up. Might have to set up the boot. Man, this is so nerve-wracking. Well, it's definitely oh, okay. It's starting over here on this screen. I guess I can show you guys. We get a little bit more action here. All right, so that's where we are there. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go into the BIOS and like clean some stuff up, but like I'm gonna let this go first. See what happens. Okay, so the keyboard kind of came back. Some things are sort of coming back. Oh. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, display. Oh my God. No way. What? All right, hold on, y'all. This is crazy. Like, this crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. No way. No way. No way. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Uh, okay. Update firmware. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to disk management. Check that. Okay, let's open a folder here. Check this. Sorry guys, I'm not gonna let you all see all that right now. Okay, so let's make a noise. What do we got? Okay. Disk 0, basic G, yeah. Alright. And so, healthy, boom, boom. 0.9, okay. Alright, and then so we go here. C drive now has plenty of space, 1.81 terabyte. Holy cow, it all worked. Well, that was the coolest right there. That's exciting. Oh, well, not everything looks like a couple things didn't quite come back. Like this Elgato thing did not come back. Let's see if we can get it started. Maybe. Oh, and then that drive just kind of ended up over here somewhere for some reason. Okay. Meow. Yeah, kitty, we did it. All right, everyone. Well, that's it, I guess. I mean, the next couple parts are just going to be fine tuning, making sure that everything from the crossover and the switch over worked out right. But otherwise, yeah, as my cat said, meow, meow. We're done. Thank you for watching. As always, check out my Amazon shop at amazon.com/ralphsjoint-20. And thank you for watching. Give me a good thumbs up. And we'll see you on the next one where we actually put this thing to work, doing what it's supposed to be doing now that we have finally updated the hard drive to this one. And that kind of puts the entire major hard drive to an end. So that's I would say like part 1 is done, and the hard drives are driven. But there is some more to it. We have a whole bunch that we're going to be recovering and getting the data back and trying to figure out where it broke and things like that. Like I showed you in the past, we have a bunch of hard drives that still need to get worked and put back into those old computers over there. So that's going to be the next thing, is getting those old computers back online. But the next part of what I'm going to be doing is working on some revenue streams, because this thing now is going to be able to watch those over there, which is the other agents. So we're going to have two brains. Two brains is better than one on one thing. And she's hungry, so I gotta go. All right, y'all. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you soon. And you know what? Let's go break some stuff. See ya.